Hi, this is David of Endosora, and I'm going to be giving you a short demo on how to use JavaRebel with Apple's WebObjects. The environment I'm using is Eclipse 3.4.1 and a current stable or nightly build of Wolips. I'm also using the current build of the Project Wonder frameworks, and that is where there is already a JavaRebel framework set up to handle some of the additional integration between WebObjects and JavaRebel. Okay, to get started, I'm just going to create a standard WebObjects application. We'll call it JavaRebel demo, and just go with all of the standard defaults and just get it started. Okay, I'm going to just run it as a WebObjects application just so you can see it running. And you'll see it launches and opens a browser window as your standard Hello World application for WebObjects. Now we're going to go ahead and just close this, quit the run, and now we're going to add JavaRebel to this project. We're going to start by simply adding the JavaRebel frameworks to the build path. We're going to go to Libraries, add a library, WebObjects, scroll down to JavaRebel, finish. And now we're also going to move it up towards the top. Say OK. Now it's on the build path, but the actual library itself, the best strategy is to go get a current version of JavaRebel from the JavaRebel website, and I have that sitting here, and I am just going to drop that right into my libraries folder, and then right click, build path, add to build path. That way it's right there, very easy for me to get to. The other thing I need to do now is I need to change my run configuration so that it has a couple additional JVM arguments so that it'll launch JavaRebel as it's launching the application. Now, the first thing I need to add is no verify, and then the second one is Java agent. And now I'm going to use a variable of my workspace location, and then for JavaRebel demo, which is my project name. Then all I'm doing is pointing to the JavaRebel jar file so that it knows where to get its classes, and so that's in my libraries /JavaRebel.jar. Apply, and now when I hit run, you'll see that you'll get JavaRebel additional stuff before the WebObjects application starts up, and eventually you get back to the same hello world. Now here's where JavaRebel gets interesting. We'll switch back to here, and you see, your standard, but it's also saying WebObjects support enabled. So now we're going to go into the component. We're going to add just a little bit of stuff. Now you can edit a component without having to relaunch, but if you have to change the Java file supporting the component, then you have to rebuild and relaunch your application to see the effects. And what we're going to show you here is that you'll no longer need to do that. So hello world, it is now, and I'm going to put in a string, call it current time, change the value to be current time, save. Now it's going to say, oh, that's an error because I can't find that in my Java file. So we're going to go ahead and create it. We're going to make it a NS timestamp, and we don't need a variable or a set method. Add. Now here we go. Here's the nice new method. We're just going to delete that and say return new NS timestamp. Save. Now here's the beauty. We go back to our running application, click reload, and we now have the current timestamp, which it had to go through, and you'll see in the console that it actually reloaded not only the main class, but then reset the caches for the key value coding and the component definition. And there you have it. You can go on and continue to make changes to your Java file, go back and just refresh your page and you will see the changes. That's all there is to it. Hope you enjoyed the demo. Thanks.